Hi everyone, what's up? It is your girl Tosca. Oops, let me get myself situated here. I hope you guys are doing well, great, wonderful. Um, I decided to do a little Christmas video for you guys and just making things kind of happen here. I apologize for not being on. I've just been so busy. I've been like in transition. I've also been in hermit mode. If you guys haven't noticed, I've just been doing personal readings recently. It's just been overwhelming. It's been a lot. And right now I am burning some mugwort. Okay. So for this reading, this is just going to be a short Christmas reading for you guys. Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah reading. Whatever you celebrate, Yuletide um, reading. And then I wanted to do a little holiday candle, money candle magic for you guys. So enjoy it. Just take it for what it is, and I'm gonna get started. But before I get started, I wanted to give a big, oh my god, a big shout out to Margot and Ahmed. They are just the most creative people I've ever met. They made my I'm revamping everything on my channel, you guys. I'm revamping everything. This is my new logo. Look how beautiful it is. Totally Tosca. So I'm revamping everything. I'm revamping my Patreon, and I'm getting my website up very quickly. It's like moving quickly, and it's like I can't keep up. So it's like one thing after another. Um, and I'm also in the process of moving, so I don't know how anything is gonna work out for me, but I'm in the process of moving. I'm moving to Atlanta, to the city proper, and yeah, just see where life takes me. So I'm excited about that. Um, and just yeah, enjoying everything. So thank you, Ahmed and Margot. I also wanted to give a shout out to Zoe Timothy. She released her first single, so I'm gonna put that in the description box below, and I will put Etsy shop of Margot and Ahmed on my description box below. They make amazing things. They make t-shirts, logos. So if you're an entrepreneur and you just want to try to get things kind of started and the marketing and everything, they're really good with working with you, and they're very big into like the metaphysical stuff. So amazing people. So shout out to them. I will always shout them out because they are just terrific. All right. Sending you guys massive love and light. Just picture a white light coming through your crown chakra, your third eye, down to your throat chakra, down to your heart chakra, then down to your solar plexus, then down to your sacral, and then your root chakra. Just feel a cleansing light just come down from on top of you. Feel the abundance, the peace, the joy, the love. Release all anxieties, depressions, and just be still for a moment and really come to yourself. Be one with yourself. Sending you massive love and light. I I just got we say what we are, so be careful with your choices of words. We say what we are. So if, sometimes we say what we think, but a lot of times we say what we are, like I'm broke. Like, and we need to get over that. Like, we need to get out of that broke mentality. The state of the world right now is very trying. Like, the the plot twist of 2024 is just insanity. Um, and I I am in this place. Okay, this is Florida water. It just cleanses my hands, and I will use it for my spell later. But the plot twist of 2024 is just insane. And I feel like, especially with, what is it, Pluto, that's now in Aquarius, a lot of things are sparking up. A lot of ideas are sparking up. A lot of revolutions are starting up. A lot of, um, a lot of people are starting to wake up. So I'm not gonna get into like the politics or the state of the world right now. I think a lot of people are going really into like a specific person or a specific detail or a specific idea or a specific philosophy. And if you go into something so specific, like into someone's mind, for example, I was just watching TV the other day, and someone was doing a tarot reading on Luigi, whatever his last name is. I don't remember his last name, but the they like, why would you put your energy into that? I don't really understand. Or someone who was trying to do a reading on P Diddy, why would you put your energy into the mind of someone who has done a lot of wrong? Like, it's almost like putting your mind into the devil, like trying to see what the devil is thinking. I'm not saying that they're like, I'm not one to judge, but whenever I do readings, like let's say for Jungkook or V, which I will be doing, I try to put a level of space between it. It's like, this is not me talking. This is just a channeled from them. And I keep my distance, and I'm very picky with who I read for, because it can be very draining. And the minute like you turn on that faucet of just, I gotta read on P Diddy, now your energy is attached to him, and it's like, why would you turn on a faucet on a consciousness that's not even, it's not good. You know what I mean? Like, it's there's a lot of negativity around it. So you really have to know your boundaries. I feel like there are tarot readers that don't know their boundaries. And tarot readers, there's a lot of tarot readers who shouldn't be tarot readers, just being honest with you. Um, but that's where I'm at with this. So, all right, Spirit. I feel like this is going to be a highly spiritual, very driven reading. Ooh, what's in store for my collective 2025? Just give me a synopsis. You don't have to give me something over the top. Doesn't have to be an hour-long reading. um, for some of you, I just heard find your home, find your true home, and that is your root chakra. Find your true home. So I am home. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be what you are. So it's the same thing, like, you are what you think, you are what you say. So be careful with your words. All right, Spirit. What do you have for my collective? A lot of you I feel like a lot of you who are in your mid 30s and older, you are ending huge, huge karmic cycles. There was, I'm going to be honest with you, there's a guy who I've been friends with, but I did a reading for him recently. He's in his early 50s and he is now releasing karmic cycles when it comes to women, when it comes to money, when it comes to work, when it comes to home, when it comes to family. He's releasing a lot of junk basically. He didn't really have a home growing up, like it was very destabilized, like he moved around a lot. But I we're there. We're at this point where like we've had enough, you know. And a karmic cycle is coming to an end for a lot of you. I see the world card coming up. So we got the 6 of Pentacles. Balance. It's all about balance. I see the yin yang. It's all about balance. You got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. It's like, yeah, life might be crappy right now. Maybe financially, it might be very on a weighing scale. But it's telling me take the good with the bad with the good. Um, some of you guys, if you guys have been hand to mouth when it comes to your finances, I feel like that's about to change. Huge changes are about to happen. So for me, my finances really changed September of this year. So some of you are starting to see the end of your karmic cycle, the end of this year. So September, October, November, December, you started to see like, holy crap, I made big strides in less than 3 months. 3 months worth of things that I needed to do is over. You know, so a lot of karmic debt, karmic cycles, karmic endings, and karma is lessons that we learn, right? It's just lessons that we need to learn. It's not good, it's not bad. Sometimes it's the worst of the worst. You feel like, well, this is shit. But at some point, you're learning to kind of weigh the good and the bad, you know? You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups. Look at him. Look at the King of Cups. In his power, he owns his emotions, he owns his mind, he owns his heart. He doesn't let it run him. He runs himself basically. Very independent minded, very much he knows his power. Some of you guys might be dealing with a water sign or an earth sign. Water, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an earth sign, which is a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Justice 11. I've been seeing 1111 a lot, you guys. Justice and the 6 of Pentacles came out. So if you were ever in a lack, or if someone ever owed you money, or if you never got what you needed in life, the scales of justice has to move in your favor at some point. The universe does not play favorites. If you've been in a shit situation, your life is going to get better. You're about to get blessed. I feel like someone, for some of you, with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like someone might owe you money and is trying to refuse to pay. I'm also getting someone who may be jealous of your success. I just heard right your wrongs. So I really feel like there's something here about debt. Either some of you are in a lot of debt or a lot of credit card debt, and you're trying to, it's becoming crazy. Maybe interest rates are being insane right now, because interest rates are, the interest rate, this is why I haven't bought a house yet, because the housing market has been crazy lately, since COVID. So but I do feel like you might have a family member or a friend who owes you money, and you're in your power, like, when are you going to give it to me? Because if you don't pay, money changes people in really crazy ways. And I feel like you're kind of there at like this moment of like, if you don't pay me, there's going to be problems. It's just like, it's just like anything else. If you don't pay the light bill, they're going to turn the light bill off. Or the lights off. Give me 3 more cards, please, for my collective. I just heard wish fulfilled. Yeah, wow. King of Pentacles. Financial. Look at him. Financially stable. Like, you are going to pay me. There's, it could be a masculine energy here. 8 of Wands. Could be masculine. And then the feminine. Divine feminine. The Empress. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Judgment. Ooh. 2 of Pentacles. And give me 1 more card, please. Page of Swords. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I see here. In Temperance. Sagittarius. Alright, a couple of things I see here. If this has to do with love, I see you might have to outweigh your options. If you relate to more of a feminine energy, you might have to make a decision between someone from your past and someone who you recently met or will meet. You might have to make a decision of who you want in your life. This is you, and you have to make that decision for yourself. Some of you have been, I'm hearing, balance your budget. Some of you guys need to balance your budget or balance everything out. I just heard let the pro, I'm seeing a lot of Libra energy here. Like, let the pros outweigh the cons. So maybe be a little bit more grateful. That's how we start our abundance journey, right? Be a little bit more grateful with what you have. Some of you guys are divinely guided to your masculine right now. For some of you. So on the ending, you got the King of Cups, 8 of Wands, Judgment, and Temperance. Yeah, so for some of you, you might be getting a text message or a call or some kind of whatever about your divine masculine. Some of you guys have a father figure who hasn't always been in your life. I don't know where this is going. Who hasn't been in your life. And they might all of a sudden come up and say, you know, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like, I'm sorry for not being there for you when you needed a father. I feel like if you were a feminine, there were some of you guys that, some of you feminines who have felt disillusioned. I get disillusioned, and I'm getting the word disillusioned, and I'm also getting the word misogynistic. So You may have thought you had to act a certain kind of way to get love or to find love or to be married. You had to be a type of woman, this type of trophy wife kind of thing, um, in order to be that accepted by men or accepted by a lover. And I'm saying no, you need to stand in your power. Yes, there's feminine, yes, there's masculine. Just learn how to balance those two things out, but you have to learn to receive. Some of you guys need to learn to receive and to express yourself the way you want to, the way you feel. The state of the world right now, I feel like we we're so free to express, but I feel like it there's no filter. There's no filter. You go on TikTok, people are saying whatever they want to say. You go on YouTube, you go on whatever, people are saying whatever they want to say. There's no filter. Everyone opinion matters. And so we need to kind of like detox a little bit from all of that. Like detach from your phone, detach from the television, go for a walk, go for a drive. But we need to understand that we all have a purpose here, but and we all should voice out our reasons. And yes, there's a lot of injustice in the world, but we need to learn how to balance ourselves. It's really a self-worth ideal, if you get my drift. It really is a self-worth ideal, and a lot of people are waking up to the powers that be, to the how people have been screwed over so much, by it could be by corporations, by work, by people, by husbands, by wives, by family. And I feel like you will get your, I heard the word reparations. You will get what's yours. You will get what belongs to you. Not to your ancestors, not to your mom, not to your dad, not to your brother, sister, uncle, whoever. What belongs to you. So I feel like if you guys have been hand to this is financial. This is financial. This has to do with the dollar, the pound, the euro, the whatever, the yen, everything. This has to do with circumstances that we have all kind of, a lot of us have been through, and we're just trying to now make amends. I'm hearing amends. Some of you guys are paying some of your bill are going to start paying some of your bills for the first time in like a year. Some of your bills that have just been sitting there, there was nothing you can do about it. Your credit got shot, your whatever. You had to move, you had to find another place, you had to I'm hearing restoration is coming for you. Restoration is coming for you. Abundance is coming for you. Stability is coming for you. But stability doesn't come from money. Stability comes from yourself. You have to be in your own place, you know? Give me one card, please. I'm sorry. Some of you have been like traveling a lot, working a lot, grinding a lot, and you're like, all this for what? All this for what? Some of you are entrepreneurs. You want to see your business flourish, but you haven't really seen that. The Eight of Cups. When the Eight of Cups came out, I literally just heard, I'm done with this shit. I'm just over it. I'm walking away from this now. Like, wow, okay. Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. Oh my, I'm getting chills, you guys. And the Lovers. Four of Cups. Okay, this whole idea of like, I need to move out of this situation. Whatever situation is, you gotta get clear with it. You gotta get real with it. You gotta be honest with yourself with a lot of things. But I see a lot of you guys moving on from a mentality of lack, a mentality of I don't have this guy and I feel like I gotta, bend over backwards for this person. No, 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 no. Let them bend over backwards for you. There's also a sense of some of you guys are ending a karmic cycle, so you are leaving a karmic cycle into your stability. Into your stability and into maybe your divine counterpart, your soulmate. Divine masculine, divine feminine. But I feel like a lot of you are heading towards your stability, your own stability. You write the rules to your own life, but you do it pragmatically. You're doing it realistically. Like, okay, we can't afford, a $3 million house, but you know what we can afford? A 3-bedroom or a 2-bedroom apartment. That's, 2K a year, 2K a month, 2K a year. That'd be great. And there's peace. You see that white light on top of that deer? It's like there's peace. There's peace in knowing that you're walking towards your truth. You're at the final stage. And it's almost like, let me just get, like, tie up loose ends and move on to my divine love, my divine life, my divine choices, and help me get out of this, because I feel like this is the 4 of Cups. I'm so stuck in, it's almost like it feels like a lot of you are stuck in complacency because you don't know what the future is going to bring, and you don't know if this love is going to treat you right, and you don't know if this place that you want to move into is going to be the best place. You don't know, and you doubt yourself, and it becomes emotional and becomes personal, and you have to have some courage in you. Okay? Give me one more card, please, for my collective, and then I will get to the little magic moment that that I'm going to show you guys. Candle magic. I love candle magic. I am going to start if you guys don't know, um, whenever I do my personal tarot readings, I also kind of tell you guys I do have candles, 7-day candles, prayer candles that I can do for you guys. I can set it on my altar. I can send it to you. I can mail it to you. This is not an actual tarot card. It's an extra card, but this came out. It's like you see. You see that there is abundance. You see, look at that rainbow and beautiful grass and flowers. It's like you see in the mirror that you are the abundance. You might be different. You might be cut from a different cloth. You might be from a different caliber, but you are. You might be the black sheep of the family, but you are abundant. You are the abundance. You are the pleasure. You are the joy, of your life. Glass half full always. Let me get a card here from my Rider-Waite tarot deck. Woo! I'm telling you, money is coming in for some of you. Page of Swords, 8 of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. This is the trust fall. This is the trust fall. This is the test. This is the test of who you are. This is the test of what you want to be. This is the test of your responsibility. How are you going to handle money? Are you going to mismanage it? Are you going to use it for something that you don't really need? What are you going to do it for? What are you going to use it for? You know? But I do feel like, oh my God, the Hermit. I told you I'm a Hermit. The Chariot. Six of Wands, success. Four of Swords. Take care of yourself. Even through times of depletion, times of I think I'm spending way too much more, or I think I'm doing way too much, still take care of yourself. Maintain yourself. Take care of your life. Take care of your body. Take care of your health, your emotions. King of Swords. Direct. And the Empress came out again. I feel like if someone's been kind of, I don't know why I'm getting the word coy, but if someone felt like they did one over you, basically they took money, like let's just say they took money and never paid it back, or they tried to steal your grace, your energy, or they took advantage of your kindness, you're kind of like, no, bitch. No. No more of that. No more of that. You learn how to, this is what I'm talking about. We need, as tarot readers and as people in general, we need to learn how to put up those boundaries. Mental boundaries. It's not that we don't like people, especially if you're very empathic, you need to put up those boundaries or else you will be drained. It will drain you like, oh my God. King of Pentacles came out. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. So here's what I'm picking up for this one. I do believe that someone owes you money. And if they don't pay you back, it's the end of that relationship. I feel like if it's a friend, a brother, a sister, a husband, yeah, whatever, even, I mean, if you're married, it's different. But if this is tied to someone's stability. And it's all mental. And I feel like if you guys think that they're not like, they don't have it, they have the money, they can pay you. They just don't want to, and now you're just kind of like, I'm waiting before I chop your head off. Someone around, yeah, I recently had I'm going through something similar about this too, but it's like an inheritance problem when family kind of they disperse, the insurance companies disperse the money and you don't get your cut. I feel like you're going to get yours. You have to. Strength. Strength. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Wow. Three of Swords. I feel like this is, for some of you, this could be love, like romantic love, Judgment, and the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. For some of you, this could be about love, Hermit, but it is really, for a lot of you, I feel like this had to do with family ties. A lot of family issues that never really progressed, never really went forward, never really moved forward, because it was always either you were always told no, you were always second best. You could have been the daughter, the youngest, and you weren't treated like equals. But you're going to get your, see, Judgment is coming. Judgment Day is coming. Actually, Judgment Day is pretty much here for a lot of people. Alright, so that is what I have for you guys. This was an interesting reading, but I hope you guys, I want you guys to know that you are your own stability. You are your own stability, your own worth. You show people what your worth is, right? I don't care if it's mom, dad, brother, sister, cousin, boyfriend, girlfriend, but you show them your worth. Ace of Cups. And the Emperor. Oh, nice. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are going to shortly after all of, it's almost like after the wheels have turned and after time has kind of shown you who people really are, I feel like you will start to be more in your power, the Emperor. And I feel like you will start to see people for who they really are. And it sucks because we see our parents as like good people and on a pedestal, but they're not, you know, they're still people who have hurts, who have problems. But I'm also seeing some of you guys are moving on, like you're adapting. It's like an octopus. It's like you're adapting into another environment and you're starting over. And you are seeing how everything is and you're observant. And I feel like love, when it comes to emotions and love, you are taking your time. Some of you are choosing to be single, but some of you, if love does come around, you are choosing to just take your time. You're not rushing into anything. You would rather like take your time instead of flying into the next relationship, because you want to know someone before you share a space with them, before you give back to them. Ten of Swords in reverse. There's an ending, but I feel like it's not yet. There's an ending, but it's not yet going to happen. Some of you guys are cutting ties with your family, but you don't know how. And I've said the same thing for Jungkook. He has to cut ties with his family, but has to figure that out for himself. This is my Divine Abundance deck. It's an oracle deck. Give me 3 cards for my collective and then we'll get to the candles. Spirit, give me 3 messages for my collective. Some of you need to work with the color red. Maybe get a red candle or an orange candle. Signs. This is not, and I think I got this for that Thanksgiving reading that I did recently. This whole like nuclear family thing is not working out for a lot of people anymore. You know. Oh my gosh. Didn't I just say your worth? Okay, so you got signs, worth, right now, be in the present, and gratitude. Be grateful for what you have right now. So it says signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. So follow your instincts. Follow your intuition. Purple, crown chakra. For some of you, you're blooming into your greatness. Some of you, I feel like second coming. So basically, you know, for us in the Philippines, we have a coming out party. So when we are like 18, we have a party, kind of like a quinceañera. Some of you guys are coming into your quinceañera spiritually. So I see a lotus blooming. It's like you're expanding now. You're no longer, you know, oh, let's get a tarot reading for like, you know, this boy. It's not like that anymore. It's like you start to see, wow, there's a bigger picture to this. There's such a bigger consciousness to this. So it becomes, it starts to develop like just trusting yourself is starting to develop. That's what I'm picking up. Worth. I love that it's a tiger. Tiger is my spirit animal. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. You are love. You are abundant. You got this. Okay, that's your worth. Do we need to improve? Yeah, of course we need to improve, but without any need, you don't have to make changes. You don't have to change everything for you to improve. You don't have to change. You don't have to get with a boyfriend, even though you can probably call one up and be in a relationship tonight. You don't need to. You can just go on with your life. This is right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You will soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Yeah, handle your moments moment to moment, step by step. Because if you say, oh my God, I gotta do everything now, everything is coming, piling down at me now, do one step at a time. Pay one bill, go to one store. But don't try and put too much responsibility onto yourself and then be like, well, what do I do now? I feel like now I got a stack of burdens on me. So take it one step at a time. Gratitude. I told you to be grateful, you guys, right? And this is a green card, so I'm going to show you guys how to work with a green candle for this one. It says, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. You meaning the divine. Alright, so that is what I have for you guys. I'm going to leave these cards out because they are very pretty. Alright, let's get to it. So this is a Christmas candle magic that I am going to do. I'm not going to burn it on here, but I'm showing you what I am using it for. So this is a 7-day candle. I also have an orange one because I'm working on my sacral chakra, my self-worth basically. So this is something, if you guys are interested, I can make you guys 7-day candles. But this is green. There's usually a green candle that says lucky and money or pay me or something to that extent. But this one is just regular. I think I'm working more on my heart chakra and receiving and money and abundance. And it's kind of like an all-purpose green candle. Alright, so what you want to do is, one thing I do with candles like these, I might actually use salt water to cleanse it so that the energies of like the store where you bought it from or people who have touched it will be removed. But another alternative is using Florida water. Alright, so I'm going to put some Florida water on my hand, just kind of cleanse it, always downwards. Just kind of bless over it. Okay. So whenever I do that, it's just kind of like all negative energy get out kind of thing. I'm going to put it around some of this. This is my crystal wand. I love it. It is copper. Alright, so I'm blessing over this before I start to do my woo-woo stuff. So for this one, you're going to need a pestle and mortar, right? So it's just kind of like that. I'll like more mugwort. So this is a bowl I have. It was cleansed. Um, there is comfrey root, there is rose petals, there is coffee, there is cinnamon, um, there's also spearmint, peppermint, and lavender. And it's a and I have a star anise, a whole star anise for this one. You want a whole one. And I also put some, I don't know if I said I put coffee in here. Just a little bit of sprinkle of coffee because we want to expedite this. Okay, so we want to expedite the money. We want to know that money is coming to me immediately. And so you want to be kind of realistic. You don't want like, oh, let me win the $2 million, $5 million right now. But if you really need a good substantial amount of money right now, like 5K, 10K, be very realistic with where you are and have that emotional attitude and that kind of like putting your intentions into it. So that's what it is. I'm putting it in here. There's going to be a crown of success. Crown of success and money. Money candle. And after you pound it, you want to go clockwise always because you want to receive it clockwise. You want it to come towards you. This might take a little bit of time. So yes, you will be using your setting your intentions, writing out your petitions. And as I'm grinding this, I'm asking for opportunities, money flowing, money that is meant for me, money that is to serve me. And I'm really putting it into action. There's this saying like money can either be your servant or your master, right? So you want money to serve you. Money comes to me when I need it. Money is here for me when I need to go. Money needs to me when I have to make big purchases. Money comes to me when I have to move. Money comes to me quickly and effortlessly, you know? It's an energy, and you have to call it. So there it is. And the wick is right here. Sometimes you might have to cut it. I'm not going to cut my wick. But I'm going to use for this one my Crown of Success oil, and I'm also going to use verbena. This says verbena. Verbena is like liquid luck, like in Harry Potter. Verbena is good to enhance and bring luck. And I'm also going to put a money oil. abundance oil, okay? So as I hold this, I'm going to, every time I touch this candle, I'm always like putting another intention, because you want to see those intentions come through. So I'm putting in some verbena. This is my abundance oil. It's got these red glitter flexes on there, and it's really pretty. This is my Crown of Success oil. You always want to shake up your oils, your intention oils, to really kind of like get it moving, put in the work, put some heat to it, you know? It's kind of like warming up your car. Crown of Success. So if you're thinking about buying a new car, a new home, or renting a new place, or moving to a new place, this is a really good candle to use. Another good candle for home is brown. That color is really good for grounding and for saving money. Okay, now we're going to use this and we're going to set our intentions. And again, we don't want to put the products too close to the wick because it'll burn and it'll just go. So you want to just kind of put it on the outer parts, and you want to again put it in a clockwise way. That's how I was taught. That's how I'm going to do it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to that. Okay. So it looks kind of like that. I tried my best. I am going to put a little bit of silver glitter. I got silver glitter, and I also have, where's my gold? Gold glitter. I might actually put a little bit of green for some Christmas spirit. And you really want to set your intentions, and you want to, just be grateful, like, thank you that the money is already here. You always want to make sure that you already have it. It's almost like you're not asking for it, you already know it's here and you're thanking the universe for it. Okay? Gratitude. And so now you kind of want to get a mirror like this. Oops, I dropped it. I have a mirror. It's a golden square mirror. I got this from the dollar store. I also have a hexagon one. But a mirror is really good to reflect back or to expand or to magnify what you want. So you have a mirror like this, and then you will write your intentions. You can use a pen. I would prefer a pen. Another way to do it, if you don't have a pad, what you can do is, I use these tape, these sticky, like, hello, my name is whatever. Anyway, I use a blank sheet of these, and I write my intentions, and I stick them on the candle, like that. Or I will write them here, and I'll put them on top. So, I want to put this here, and then set your intentions, write them down, and then put your candle on top of it. Alright? You never want to blow your candle out. You always want to use a spoon or use some kind of like to blow it out, because you have to have respect for the elements of fire. Alright? So that is it. It looks like this. Look at that. It smells amazing. There's like a romantic sense with this one. I am going to be lighting this. It's really good to use it during a waxing gibbous moon, which is today. And I believe we're going to have a full moon on the 15th of December. So this is kind of like how I prep for all of that and just getting everything situated. Alright, you guys, that is what I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Love and light, always. Keep your head up. A lot of you guys, I've been in the same place. A lot of you guys, I'm feeling, have been in a place of insecurity, and some of it is not your fault. I think some of it has been the culprit may have also been from the powers that be, your parental issues, your issues with life, family, and we were never taught how to handle our issues. It's only now, like, I'm 37, like, it's only, like, been the past 5 years that I actually learned how to freaking center myself. I used to have a temper like crazy, but what I want you guys to know is that you are loved, you are safe, you are here. So whenever you watch this video, I hope you guys know that it's always very safe here. And I know you guys always have your requests for your tarot readings, but I also want you guys to know that this is a place where you can actually be free to express yourselves. We might not have always the best ideas, but we always have the freedom to express ourselves. And I hope you guys do it well, safely, securely, set up those boundaries. And it's a mindset. It really is a mindset. And I just hope you guys, we're going to get through it. I think 2025 is going to be better than 2024. And I think 2024 was just kind of like a synopsis of what 2025 is going to be like. Just don't waste your time in old patterns, because there's so much out there for you guys to experience. There's so much life for you guys to experience. So, love and light as always. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.